Well, I'm on a private permission today. It's a buddy of mine's house. He doesn't live here. This is across the street from his home. But I believe there was an old house here way back, early 1900s. And my first target, that's a good sign. Old ball jar lid. Move on to the next one. Well, there's my second target, modern penny. We'll move on to the next one. Well, another modern penny. Sorry about the traffic noise. I'm right next to a real busy road. Well, looks like it's going to be a day for pennies. It's still a Lincoln, but hopefully we'll find something a little older. We get all this modern stuff out of the way. Yeah, I was right. It's a day for pennies. Another modern one. We'll move on. Well, that hole produced a modern penny, a chunk of a bolt. Move on to the next hole. Well, that hole produced modern penny, a nail, and a little light bulb. We'll move on to the next hole. A lot of trash in here. Yeah, that one's a 1977D. Still not old enough. We'll move on. Well, I'm not quite sure what that one is. Could be the wheel off an old toy car. Could, I don't know, something mechanical. Yeah, we'll move on. This one, I'm really not sure what that is. It says on the end, shake before use. This end up. But I have no idea what that came off from. Yep, we'll move to the next hole. Yep, another modern penny. I think it's about time to take a break and we'll get back at it. Well, there's my next signal. Looks like the bottom of a chair leg. We'll move on, see if we can find something besides junk. Well, the rain stopped, so I'm out here at the campground. Just thought I'd mess around for a little bit, see what I can find. And my first target's a grommet. That's what you normally find in a campground, off a tarp or tent. Yep, there's the next target. Modern dime. 1974. We'll move on to the next hole. Yeah, there's my next target. 1969 Lincoln. We'll move on to the next hole. See if we can find something cool. Well, this is some of the stuff I'm hunting in. My next signal, another modern penny. We'll keep poking around. Well, it sounded good, so I had to dig it. Well, we'll move on to the next hole. Well, my next target. That's the kind I'm looking for, 64 and older. Hopefully we'll find some silver in here. I have found one Roosevelt in this park before, but that's it so far. Other than that, a lot of pennies. Well, my next signal, another Pepsi cap. Somebody right around here in one of these camps liked their Pepsi. Well, next target, 1977 modern penny. Oop, dropped it. Yeah, we got signs of wildlife. Budweiser beer. Move on to the next hole. Well, my next target is a modern rifle bullet fired. There was a shooting range before this was a campground out here in this park. So I find a lot of shotgun shells, a lot of bullets, a lot of bullet casings, you name it. It's out here. See you on the next hole. Well, my next target, something that's not real uncommon here in Michigan, a Canadian scent. 1966. Got the maple leaves. This side is pretty scrungy. Can't see much on it. But I did pull a date. It's a 66 Canadian. Move on to the next hole. Well, my next target rang up pretty high. Looks like a piece of melted aluminum from somebody's campfire. Move on to the next hole. Well, there's my next target. It's a modern dime. I think it's time to stop and have an adult beverage. Take a little break. Kind of looks like it might want to rain again. It's supposed to rain on and off all day long. Well, there's my next target. Quarter, 1970 something. And here's my wife Nicole, Michigan digging. She had to go get food. I guess it's time for a break. See you in the next hole. Over here we got two sandhill cranes with a baby crane and a couple families of geese. At any time I've seen up to 5 families of geese. These are a little bigger, but there's a lot of little ones running around out here too. The little sandhill crane, he's only about 6 inches tall over there. I don't know if you can see him. We get lots of wildlife over here. I had a turkey go by the other day. Well, I'm out again today at the campground. I've set up my Equinox 600 a little different, trying a little different program for coin shooting, and it's working out real well. It's cut out a lot of the clutter. And here's my first good target. It was showing up a solid 12 repeatable, and it's a nickel from the 80s. I was thinking pull tab, but I've gotten so I dig all these signals anymore just because I don't want to miss the nickels. Move on to the next hole. This one was a solid 25 repeatable. Pulled a dime out, but it's modern. Move on to the next hole. Well, like I was just saying, another solid 12 signal, just like that nickel, but this time it's pull tab. But I gotta dig them all. You never know. Move on to the next hole. Yeah, solid 27. Pulled up a dime. I was close. It was a 1967. 3 years late for silver. But we'll keep moving on. Yeah, my next target's a bullet fragment. Plenty of those out here. We'll move on. Yeah, there's my next target. Another modern dime. I'll tell you though, I'm really happy with this new setup I've got on the Knox. I'm getting ready for a seated hunt this weekend here in Michigan. But that'll be Saturday. So, getting in a little practice. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Well, it was time to clean out my bag. It was getting pretty full. There's, I don't know, a couple dollars and change, little car, marbles, part of a cap gun, whole bunch of crap. But my bag was getting a little heavy, thought I'd empty it out. Well, it's raining pretty good now, so I'm probably done hunting for the day. But see what happens later, maybe tomorrow.